Well, well, well. You know, one of the first videos I made for this year, last week actually, should have been the first video of my channel for this year. I made a comment on the big, what is the 2023 lineup for Metazoo and basically, the calendar for what's going to release what month this year. And I mentioned that I noticed that the Bear Walker boards were not on the actual schedule. And like a few days later, or like actually the very next day, we get an announcement saying, hey, Bear Walker boards are here, type of thing, right? So that's what today's video is about. Today's video is about the Bear Walker collaboration with Metazoo and how, in my opinion, these boards are just above and beyond, than, in my opinion, than Revive. Revive's, I mean, they still look cool and all that, but these Bear Walker boards just look absolutely premium. They look phenomenal. So these are the first two that they've kind of showed off. With the third one, I wasn't able to find a picture, but I remember that it was potentially Wendigo. But without further ado, this one right here is the Loveland Frogman Bear Walker Metazoo collaboration board. Here, let me get out of the way. Boom, right there. Look at that. Whoops. That's so cool. So as you guys can see, if you guys, so backtrack. So Bear Walker has been known to do collaborations with Pokemon. In fact, I'm going to show you right now some of his boards that he has done in collaboration with the Pokemon company, and also the potential pricing for these boards. It's almost going to be hands down the same, in my opinion. But before I get to that, Bear Walker has some really unique designs on his boards. I don't know if he himself did this design or if Metazoo kind of helped with it. I'm assuming Metazoo kind of helped with it and, gave him some pointers, things like that. I'm going to assume. Or maybe he just said, no, I have a vision. This is what I want. He is an artist, so he probably did this himself. Let's be real. He probably designed this board himself, and, Metazoo company just had to okay it at that point, right? So if we see here, we got the Loveland Frogman with the purple and black, skateboard deck. As you see, you got stars and the moons and a little heart down here, and it looks sick. It's really awesome. Now, this was the first one that was shown off, and then like the very next day or 2 days later, this bad boy right here was shown off. How do you like that? The Pyasa Bird Bear Walker Metazoo exclusive board. It literally looks freaking sick, dude. Like it looks awesome. As you see, we got some flames in the background. You got that orange, red, and black hue in the back. Pyasa Bird looking like a devil in this one. He looks awesome, like he's trying to get out of the skateboard. That looks awesome. That is so cool. What I really like about the Bear Walker boards is how it just seems to be kind of like cut out in a way. And it just, when you look at this board, you just, premium. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. This is something that is premium. Now, I don't have the picture of the third one. The third one is supposedly Wendigo. So we've seen the first three of the four boards that were teased for this Bear Walker drop. I'm going to assume the fourth one may very well be Mothman. Let's be real. If we didn't get a Bear Walker Mothman board, I think people would be pretty shocked. I'm assuming they're leaving that Mothman board for last. And I can almost guarantee you that these boards will sell out. They will sell out. And this is the potential price point. So now we're going to move over to the Pokemon Center website, where they actually have a whole section dedicated to Bear Walker and his premium boards. And just look at this. Look at these three right here. You got Charizard, Venusaur, Blastoise. Like, look at those designs, man. That's sick. But we're going to focus on the cost. So let's go with my personal starter, Venusaur. $249.99. So that's what we can expect these boards to cost, $250 per board. If there are 4 boards that are released, that's $1,000 if you want the complete set. I'd be shocked if it's less than $250. I think this is going to be what they're going to go for. And I'll be honest with you guys, I'm probably not going to be able to pick up any of the boards this time around. Just whoever manages to get all 4, whoever manages to get one, period. Like, this is going to be an awesome piece to hang on your wall, in your office, in your game room. These are awesome. These are so sick, and hats off to them actually managing a Bear Walker collaboration. That is so cool. Again, just and this is from the Pokemon side. This is not Metazoo, right? But just look at that. I gotta admit, I did notice that the Bear Walker Pokemon boards, they don't seem to have color. Oh, these do. The Charizard one, Blastoise, and Venusaur one didn't. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, these look even better because there's actually color in there. So, anywho, that's awesome. So these are supposed to be dropping sometime soon. I don't think we have confirmation on the date just yet. Let me see. I don't think we have a date just yet. I'm sure they're still making them, and who knows how many of these there's gonna be, but that's awesome. So just kind of keep your heads out. Keep a lookout for these boards. You can expect these to cost for $250. If there's a Mothman board, we all know that's going to sell out. Whether these come with promos or not, I don't know. We don't know. I'm assuming they will. That's the Metazoo way. However, whether this is going to be a blind box style or a redemption style like we have seen with Revive, or whether these are just going to go for sale on the website and you get to choose which one you want, I don't know either. Nobody knows. I can see this being a blind box style board to make it fair, especially if some of these variants of these boards are rarer than others. Obviously, if there's a Mothman board, that's going to be one of the rare ones. Things like that. I will say, I don't know if they're actually going to go with that. I don't believe they're going to do that, just because from the looks of it, there's only 4 boards. So they're likely just going to sell these on their marketplace. You guys pick and choose which one you want. Mothman is likely to sell out really quick. I mean, honestly, I feel like all of these are going to sell out really quick because they chose 4 of the most beloved cryptids that Metazoo has in their game. The artwork for these cryptids, I mean, you got Piasabird, potentially Wendigo, Loveland Frogman confirmed, with potentially Mothman afterwards. Sorry, they were knocking at my door. But like I was saying, the fact that there are currently 3 basically confirmed boards. Okay, so 2 for sure confirmed, Piasabird and Loveland, with the third one potentially being Wendigo. And I would be so shocked if the 4th one is not a Mothman. This is assuming there's only 4 boards. I'm basing this off of the little Metazoo teaser that Metazoo Mike shared on Twitter, which let's check it up real quick. Ignore the criminals on the MSN feed. Come on, Twitter. Yeah, twit. Okay. Yeah, that's new. Oh, that looks cool. All right, that's something else. Okay, so here we go. The color of the detail. I agree. The color of the detail on these boards compared to, again, not a riff on Revive boards. They have some cool designs as well. It's just, I've always loved the Bear Walker board since I first saw them on the Pokemon Center. And so seeing them combine them with Metazoo is just, I just really wish I could freaking get several of these boards. But I'm basing my assumption that there's only 4 boards off of this image, right? So Piasabird, Loveland, potentially Wendigo, based on the little snippet of a leak or tease that we saw. And again, I would be shocked if it's not Mothman, the 4th one. So if there's 4 boards and that's all they're making, I do not see them having chase variants. It wouldn't make sense. The Revive boards, it made sense because there were so many different boards. Because they were, I don't want to say less detailed, because it wasn't. Okay. So Bear Walker boards are basically, in my opinion, I believe they're CNC'd, right? So they're cut out on the wood with a laser and all that stuff, and that's how they do the art, and then they obviously paint them and all that good stuff, right? Revive boards, if I'm not mistaken, are not like that. There are no engravings on the wood. It's just a skateboard deck with the art on the board itself. So it seems to be a little easier to produce, especially with different designs. So with Revive being blind box, that works because there were so many. What was it, like 5 to 10 boards each time, something like that. So having different variants worked out. With the Bear Walker boards, based on what we have seen with the Pokemon Center collaborations, these just go up for sale on the websites. Again, Metazoo being Metazoo and having their Metazoo way of a promo with everything makes sense that these will likely come with a promo. However, they are also known to do blind box style products, right? And again, it could work for the Bear Walker collaboration. It really depends on how many of these are being made. If there are, in fact, variations, like rare variations of this, so like maybe the Mothman board. If there is a Mothman board, it's not confirmed. It would be bonkers if there isn't a Mothman Bear Walker board, especially for their first drop. It would make absolutely no sense. But assuming that there is a Mothman board, then the Mothman board could be considered one of the rare variants of the 4. Therefore, there's less made of those. Maybe the Wendigo is a rare variant as well, or something along those lines. It could work. Or it could be that there's like, X amount for this one, X amount for Loveland, X amount for this one, and X amount for Mothman. And so there's 4 boards. One of them's common, one's uncommon, one's rare, one's the ultra rare, the chase per se, right? It could work, but I don't see them doing the blind box style. Just basing that off there. Just basing it off of the amount of boards that we assume they're releasing. I know I'm droning on. I'm sorry. So, what can we expect? In my opinion, instant sellout. 250 a board. They're gonna fly off the shelves. Off the marketplace. they're gonna fly off the marketplace really, really quick. Considering Metazoo is considered a smaller company as opposed to Pokemon Center, these boards are there's probably less of these boards that are being made compared to the Pokemon Center, obviously. And yeah, that's what I got. Again, I expect these to be on the Metazoo marketplace, every single one individually. If they do a mystery style board, it's still going to be 250, and maybe each one has a different amount that have been made. I really wish I could get one of these. Wish me luck. I got to see if I can get one of these, but I don't know if I can. I got to check. Probably not. But just keep an eye out for these boards. They're going to be awesome. They're going to sell out. And if it is a mystery style board situation, like a blind box situation, like, good luck. I hope you pull something cool. Regardless of which board you would get at that point, they're all freaking gorgeous, and they're going to be awesome hung up on your wall. So, or to shred in if you guys skateboard. I used to skateboard. There's actually a video of me, if you can find it. There's a video of me on YouTube, me just eating shit on my skateboard. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think of the Bear Walker collaboration. I'm stoked for it. I really wish I could buy a board, but I can't wait to see y'all's boards in the Discord channel, online, on eBay. So, appreciate you guys tuning in. I will see you guys in the next video.